So Salman, we just witnessed Katie Taylor becoming undisputed champion against Delfine Persoon. I'm just very disappointed. You know what? The fight was probably one of the best fights I've ever seen. Credit to both fighters. Great, both female fighters. Great, Katie Taylor, the technically more supreme fighter, technically more gifted fighter. But that Persoon was so tough. Coming forward all night, taking punches, giving it Katie Taylor showing a heart of a lion and a chin, taking a lot of punches. Katie Taylor, getting dragged into a war. Persoon was using her physical strength, size, and it was a brilliant fight of the year. But controversy at the end, as always with boxing, politics. The politically connected fighter getting the decision, and you have to say, let's be honest, Katie Taylor, Persoon was robbed tonight. I know it was a close fight and it could have most people say fight could have gone either way or whatever, but for me, it's a robbery when it's a close fight and everybody has one fighter winning the fight. Yeah, it was a close fight, but everybody had Persoon winning the fight. So that's a robbery, because if everybody's having somebody winning the fight and then the judges give it to the other fighter, what's that all about? Everybody had Persoon winning. There wasn't anybody in there that had Katie Taylor winning that fight. The whole Sky team had the Persoon winning that fight. What did you make of it, and what did you make of the decision?
Personally, it was definitely a close fight, but I think that the Persoon. Do you know what made me think that? Yeah, just before the end of the fight, when there was around 20 seconds. I don't know who the commentator was. He said Persoon's won the fight.
Malanaji.
Is that Persoon's won the fight? Like, Persoon's won this. Like, he said it in a way where it's like 100%.
No, but listen, it's not about a commentator saying he won the fight. She was just saying what his opinion. But I'm just devastated that it doesn't matter who wins as long as the right person gets the decision. Now, if Persoon had won that fight and the right person had got the decision, you would have respected Katie Taylor. But now Katie Taylor is the one that's going to get a lot of flack, even though when she doesn't deserve it, because she's been in there and just fought a great fight. But because she got, in most people's eye, a gift decision where she probably didn't deserve that fight, and she's become undisputed champion. And the thing is, she's the more politically connected fighter. She's the one that people are saying is a superstar, this, that. So she's got the decision. So people are automatically going to think it's a robbery, it's unfair, and boxing's always been, glittered with decisions like that. Terrible. And I'm not saying this was the worst robbery we've ever seen, but Katie Taylor didn't win that fight. Everybody had her losing the fight. Everybody had Persoon winning that fight. And it's just a shame because, like I said, it's one of the best fights I've ever seen. And you were saying it as well, that's one of the best fights you've seen. But to get a decision like that, it just puts a bad taste in your mouth, don't you think?
Yeah, I personally thought the other person won, and when the scorecards were announced, I thought the other person was going to win. But as you could see, she thought she had won. That's why she stormed out the ring in tears.
That was horrible to see her, storming off in tears,
Because when you lose a fight, yeah, you can accept it.
Yeah, exactly. But when you know that you've been robbed, especially someone like that, nobody knows who it is. It was probably a dream. Nobody knows her. This would have made her life. This would have made her. Would have made her a star. But this is why boxing politics is terrible. Boxing, there's going to be a lot of people in Ireland that probably dislike this video. But let's be honest. If you're an honest and true person, Carl Frampton's Irish. He had Katie Taylor losing that fight. And he's close with Katie Taylor.
Johnny Nelson and Carl Froch had losing that fight as well.
Yeah, but even Bellew had a losing. He just didn't want to say it. He's just trying to, anyone that knows boxing knows that she didn't win that fight. And again, I don't want to take anything away from Katie Taylor because she's a great fighter and she's a great advert for women's boxing. I think she's a great fighter. Fast hands, great chin, heart of a lion. But you've got to say it how it is. She lost that fight. Technically, she was better than Persoon. But that doesn't mean that just because you're technically better, you're going to win. We've seen many guys that look at Wilder. He's not technically the best, but he beats the crap out of everybody. So this is what I'm trying to say. I just think that boxing sometimes is terrible. We saw it with Fury Wilder. We get decisions like this that really stink the sport. They make the sport bad, and they make fans. There might have been a lot of females that watched that fight, and new females that never seen boxing before, and think, what that bollocks is that? You know, terrible. And it's just it's frustrating when you get decisions like that, because the right person didn't get the decision. The right person didn't get the decision. I'm gutted and devastated for Persoon to see her walk off in tears like that. You know, you never want to see that. You know, you don't know what she sacrificed, and you know, you're spoiling somebody's life. You're spoiling somebody's life. If you give, just score it how you see it. You know, and it's just terrible. It's just terrible, guys, because I think she won the fight and she should have got the decision. And I think everybody that knows boxing knows that she won the fight. And I think the least that needs to be done now is she needs to be given an immediate rematch. An immediate rematch right away. And I think Katie Taylor, the woman that she is, she will give her a rematch. Katie Taylor would want to right that wrong, because I think deep down they'd know that they didn't win that fight. She said after the fight that she thought she won, but really I think deep down she knows that she's going to have to right that wrong. But leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. I think, you know, Katie Taylor got a gift decision tonight. But what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.